Good morning, traders. We got the SPY just dumping at market open here. Just a nasty dump so far. Let's see what's going on though. Have to keep an eye on the SPY if it's dumping like this, but could get that rebound later. PPSI not doing much. We'll keep it on watch. BT with a big pullback. Ooh, save it with a pullback. So market's dragging everything down right now. BTCS popping all the way up to 869. Very nice there. Let's see what we got. DVD is the highest thing up. Let's see. That's the acquisition, so nothing there. Surge. I don't like how Surge is down below all the EMAs. New Relic shares reported better reported earnings. It's higher price. I don't really want to mess with that. Quantum Computing selected by BMW Group and Amazon as a finalist in the Quantum Computing Challenge. I don't know exactly what that is, but pretty low float. I like the price range above all EMAs. Keep an eye on that guy. I don't even know what's going on with that. Real. Got a $21 price target. It's a little higher float. I don't like that float. That's under the EMAs. Pet's still getting a climb and keep that on watch. VUZI. I don't like it's under the EMAs. Hugs. Hugs is Panera Bread. Alright. Oh no, this company is investing in Panera Bread. So this is a SPAC, it looks like. Yeah, with Panera Bread's IPO. We'll watch it just because we've seen the IPOs and stuff make those moves. But Panera Bread, I ain't all concerned about Panera, man. I don't know about that. It's the lowest floats we got up here right now. Surge. Surge is the lowest float one, so I guess we'll keep it on watch. It could pop up to that 4 or 5. I mean, it's got room to bounce. I just don't like it when they're under this 200 day. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on things there. Anything I'm missing? ATER. I had a big sell-off. Riot getting a little pop up. Oh no, it's VXX. It's a DVD. That's an acquisition one. That ain't gonna do anything. Yeah, I don't have anything different on this scanner. Let's see, where's the SPY? SPY's still dropping. Yeah, SPY's still dumping. I ain't touching nothing till the SPY chills out. This is a nasty dump so far. Finally it's showing a little dumping. Pets just needs to break 7 and it could run. Let's see, let's look at this 5-minute. So there is a trend line right there. We'll keep an eye on. And that downtrend at 7 that's got to break. QUBT, I actually like this little pattern we're getting here. Possibly a little trend line forming. Okay, the SPY's starting to come back up a little bit, so let's see if we can find an entry somewhere. Pet's not looking bad either. QBT and Pets, those two are the ones that look the best right now. Alright, well, I'm going to go on this. Starting to push over this indecision after bouncing off of the trend line. I'm in at 814. Let's see if it can get going here. Pretty low float. You see the break of $9. If it can break 9, it could really go nuts. But if it just pushes up to 9, I'd be happy with that. Oh yeah. That was a decent entry right off the bounce too. I'm all right with this entry. What's up, Orlando? Yeah, no, SPY's dumping. Good morning, Lightning Rick. So we are testing this trend line a little more. I'm tempted to add. I'm not going to add yet. I'm going to wait. Pets has a nice uptrend here. I was trying to save it for the swing, but it's in a downtrend. I'm going to go ahead and get out and take a little loss on this small swing. The market pulling back is just messing up everything. I'm going to grab 50 of Pets right here too. Both these on a trend line. One of these is probably going to be the one that breaks out, but I don't know for sure. And I don't know which one it's going to be, so I'm going to just grab both. Could be both of them, could be neither of them. I like QUBT more because of the PR, but it is having some issues. See this 15-minute. We got room to pull all the way back down to 721 on the 15. I might have should have looked at that first, but Pet's cracking too, so I might have screwed the pooch here. They both start cracking here. Is the SPY still dumping? Slowing down, but it's got to hold this area if the SPY's going to turn around. Damn, I'm tempted to add on this. I'm going to add 10, bring my average down some. I'm at 809. To that 815 area. See, I'm going to add some of the pets too, bring that average down a little bit. I got a little too high on pets. Pet's starting to pop back up, get a nice bounce off of that area. So go ahead and do your thing. That trend line's holding up there. So that's a good sign. And then we just need to see if QBT is going to hold up. So the trend line should be like that, but it's kind of... Well, actually, let's see. Yeah, I guess it could be like this. We'll see. Pet's still pushing up. Oh, if QBT cracks right here, I'm getting out. So we got 3 minutes on this 15-minute candle. Pet's still climbing. Looks like it's going to try to get up to that $7 area. So if we get that $7 break, see, what was that previous high? Previous high was 731. So yeah, we actually should be able to get through 7 pretty easy if we get up there. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, that's what I was worried about. Let's see if it bounces up any at all here. It looks like it's going to pull back to this 750 should try to hold. Well, even 730 should try to hold. Oh yeah, we got this nice little triangle forming. Pet's still slowly pushing. Add some more to this. Now my average is down to 8. Let's see if I can break it down any more. Now my down average is 794. Okay, that's all I could get. So I got 80. So I'm expecting it to come back up and at least test the top of this triangle at 780. I hope the SPY doesn't crack. Pet's still slowly climbing up. Nothing wrong with that. DWAC broke out. Oh man, I would like to call it that. Let's see what DWAC's looking like. Where are you seeing the triangle at? I'm not quite seeing it there. Yeah, you can see surge looking real ugly, and this is what I was saying. Anytime they're below the EMAs, I do not like trading them because they just kind of crumble most of the time. See Pets pushing up that top now, almost up to 7. Had a little peak to 675. We're looking good there for now. See if we can hold 750 or we could get that pop back over 8. But if we crack below 750, it's going to come down to 730 again. Oh, DWAC on the daily chart. Let me see. I didn't look at that. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a triangle, but you don't really have anything else to connect to unless you're looking at like, maybe this is what you're looking at. That right there. Yeah, that's a beautiful daily triangle. I see you. I got you. Ooh, that doesn't look good. So we couldn't break back over, couldn't hold 750 so far. Oof, look how red the market is. So, yeah, maybe getting out here. Let's get out of here. So on that 5 minute, we've had nothing but 5 red selling candles in a row. Nice, Orlando, nice. What? I'm already in this one, life. I'm already in. I got in looking for that this trend line right here that was making the hold up, but it cracked it. So I've averaged down. So I'm just trying to give it a second to see if it's going to hold or not. Pet's up to 670 again. Yeah, you can see Pet's just slowly creeping up there. It needs to get over 675 here soon, though. No. I'm not selling it yet. It's got the trend line, but if it or this support line, but if the support line cracks, then I'm getting out. But it's holding so far, so far so good. There we go. Pet's up to 675. Let's see if Pets is gonna get this $7 breakout here or not. I'll keep a side eye on QBT while it's consolidating because we're getting close to this consolidation leading to a move. Yeah, here we go. All the way up to 680. Got some selling at 685. Broke through that. A lot of selling at 690. So, okay, need a little bit more time. And it looks like we're trying to hold 7. Ooh, this is starting to look good. One life may be right. This may be where the buyers come in, that support line, to get this thing going again. And Pets testing 690, breaking through 690 quick. Oof. Let's see if this thing is going to run. You gonna break 7? You gonna give me a nice little run, Pets? I mean, I could take this now. $30 wouldn't be too bad on a day like this. I'm going to get ready to lock out in case it doesn't break 7 right away. Yeah, QUBT trying to come back up to the trend line. Very close. Oh yeah, we're about to break 7. Yep, here it goes. Bam, beautiful. Beautiful. Go ahead and get going, Pets. There you go. There you go. And were we getting halted? Oh my goodness. I love the frisk. I hope you lied. You tricked me. God, I hate when that happens. Why does that happen now? Used to not happen. Like 7 years of trading. Usually when it looks like it's going to get halted on the level 2, it gets halted instead of not getting halted. Testing 750. Breaking through there. Let's see, did we break new high? Yes, we did. We did break a new high. So we should see us continue that it didn't get halted. Yeah, testing, there we go, through 775. Looks like it's getting halted again, but I ain't saying nothing. Nope, see, didn't get halted there. Shenanigans. This thing should have been halted twice already. It's still running. Up to 8. Having some issues. Well, no, there we go. Right through 775. I was about to say we're having some issues there. Go ahead and drop a 10 piece. Ooh, up to 8. Busting through 8. Oh, no, back down again. Bam! Breaking through 8. Nice. Go. Go then. Do your thing. Still ripping. Looking like we're going to get halted again. Are we going to get halted this time? Are you actually going to halt? Okay, this has got to be a halt. There's a shit ton of buying coming in. That has got to be a halt. There's no way that's not a halt. Thank you. All right, thank you, good sir. Thank you for halting and stopping not halting. So, got a nice little halt on the upside. I'm up $100 so far on this play. PETZ, nice rip. QUBT, are you gonna give me some frisks too? I'm feeling nice. Feeling good. If this don't break out in a second, I'm just gonna cut this loss. Give it to the end of this triangle while Pets is halted. But I ain't gonna give back anymore. I ain't gonna sacrifice any profits just to hold this at this point. QUBT got some selling pressure at 750. It needs to get taken out if it's going to continue. Which it looks like it's getting close to trying to break. This little indecision green candle on the 1 minute followed by this one. It should try to push over 750. But this thing it's at the tip of the triangle. I don't know how much longer I'm willing to hold this without it breaking up. So you're still struggling with that 750 area. I don't like this. There's little buying candles. We're not getting any type of buy. Look at the volume. Needs to get over 750 right now. Let's see. When did we get halted on Pets? Doesn't say, but we got halted around 9:25, so about 3 more minutes. Good morning, Lori. Or evening, I guess I should say. Oops. Actually, we're on the 15-minute. We're trying to hold up the 10 to yeah, that's what I was worried about. It's starting to crack. Come on back up some. So we got 2 minutes on this 15-minute candle. So if it can hold the 10-day, bounce back above that support like it's trying to do now, it could still have a chance. But I really don't like it dropped kind of out of the bottom of that triangle. I think it's maybe done. All right, it's back above 730. Got a hold there. Oh, PETZ is out. PETZ popping up some more, up to 830 something, 840. Take another little piece off of there. So I got, what do I got? 40 left. I'm actually going to take one more piece off, so I got 30 left. 30 left. Looks like it's going to try to test 850, but bouncing around in this area. Just trying to hold 715. So PTZ looks like it's about to probably push again maybe here. If it pushes back over 850, yeah, there it goes, pushing up to 8. There it goes. Just hit a new high at 849. Bam! Let's go. Pet's still running. Get back over 730 here. Pet's all the way up to $9. Look at this. Look at this. We got to take another 10 piece off there. I can't not take a 10 piece off at a whole dollar. Oh, we're ripping over 90. Let's go. Oh, I thought it was about to go for, I thought it was about to shoot to 10. Nice pop all the way up there to 913. Coming back, well, just kind of hanging out around that 840, 850 area at the moment. Okay, now maybe if I draw the trend line like this, now that actually could be the trend line. So if the trend line holds up here, if that's the case, on down here. Yeah, so on PTZ, we're just consolidating. Let's see what we got. 2 minutes on this fight. Well, I'm in the 15 minute. Alright, now I may start having a pullback. It needs to hold $8 if it's going to continue to run. So I'm gonna move that line. Oh God, this looks like it's gonna give up here. Pet's still in that 830 area. I'm actually going to 5 minute here. Interesting 5 minute candle. Looks like Pets is going to push up though again. If it can get it, trying to get to that 850. You are trying your little heart to hold up this trend line. 50-day is also at the same area where this trend line is on the 5 minute. So this actually has a good shot of holding up here. Hello, too high. PPSI got halted. Nice, Orlando. 3 green plays. You killing it. Very nice, sir. I'm not going to sell yet. I'll cut my losses on this if it cracks this trend line. But this trend line is clearly holding up. My other support lines did not hold up, but this trend line is trying to hold up. We're getting a nice curl off of the 1 minute. So I'm not going to cut my losses at the very bottom unless it drops a little bit lower. Because this thing still, I mean, if it stays on this uptrend, then it'll come back up here in a little bit. But if it does start cracking right through here, then I'm going to get out. I held it a little bit too long, but you know, I'm trading 2 different stocks at once, so I'm not that concerned about it. Yeah, you can see QUBT back over 730. It gets back over 750, it'll be alive again. So PTZ still holding up. Look at this 5 minute. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. We broke that downtrend. I'm surprised it hasn't dumped yet. There we go. QUBT back almost in the 740s. Yep, claps for Orlando. Anybody else is making a nice profit today? Good job. Orlando on fire. Orlando, you keep winning like this on an everyday basis, you're going to take over for me. I'm going to go on vacation. You can start doing this. So you can see on the 1 minute we have this somewhat of a flag. Can you get back over 750? Yeah, you're not wrong about the SPY, Orlando. It does look like it may be getting ready to drop again. So that could throw some things out of whack. We'll see. Could ruin our little pattern here, a little flag pattern on pets. Okay, so we got rejected at 740. Didn't even get up to 750, so that's a little concerning, but we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, you can see a lot of sellers there at 740, but buyers have been coming back in, so we'll see if they can just keep pushing up a little bit more. Oh, 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 oh. So pets. Phone's going crazy. It looks like pets is probably going to come back down to this trend line. I may just go ahead and lock this the rest of the way out. Well, hold on now. Maybe, okay, here's the bottom of the triangle. I had it drawn wrong. Yeah, there we go. There's the triangle. At 4 minutes on this 15-minute candle. As long as this candle can close above the 10-day, should be good to. What the hell did I just do? There we go. Curl back down to the trend line, so it's got to hold again. Pet's looking good for the break of the triangle here. And there she goes. So if it breaks over 850 or not, because that's what it's got to do. It's got to break 850 if it's going to run up out of this triangle. Looks like it's going to try, though. Yeah, they're right through it. Beautiful. Beautiful little pop up there. QUBT. What are you doing? Two minutes on this candle. Pet's climbing over 850. If it can hold 850, Pets will run back to 9. Pull back to 8 or 9 for a retest. We talking about on Pets. I mean, maybe 8. Well, no, the trend line's down at 7. So I mean, if it ends up dropping out of this trend line, if it goes straight down, that would be unfortunate. If it's not going to break here, you'd rather see it slowly come down, and then maybe about 750 here in about 10-15 minutes. Maybe that area could be a decent area. So QUBT still just barely holding this trend line, just by the skin of its nut flaps. So not getting a strong break out of this triangle, just consolidating right there above it. This 850 is still being difficult. QBUT maybe one of those ones that turns into a holder. There we go. There comes the pop coming out of that triangle. Now it's getting going. Rejected again at 850. Threw that wick up there, but pulling back down below 850. It's got to start holding that. Starts holding 850 here real soon. This could end up being a little bit bigger in a triangle than I think. So now if you connect those, this is the triangle. Just slowly creeping up this trend line, but getting a little bit of a double bottom here if it can push up a little bit more. So we got a good close on this 15-minute on QUBT with this indecision candle. We just need this one to go a little bit higher. Looks like it possibly may try to come up and test 750 again here shortly. Alright, real quick guys, while all this is just kind of consolidating, put some stop losses in. I'm going to put a stop loss in on this. Yeah, so there's some support at 8, so I'm going to just drop my stop loss on this one. I've only got 20 shares left anyway. I'm just going to drop it right under 8. 798. Are you going to dip down there and hit me out anyway? Hold on. Let me take us out for a second. Make sure it's not going to just dip down and knock me out just cause. Yeah, that's what I thought. Once you come back down there acting like you want to grab my stop loss, you stupid market makers. Go to homes to your wives. Leave me alone. Alright, so I'm gonna put this stop loss under 713 for now. Actually, let's go a little bit lower. Oh, and I just got stopped out on pets. That's alright. So $105 in profit there. Now we just gotta work with QBT here. Ride this bad boy out for a little bit. Make sure it's gonna hold up. Yeah, that's fine right there. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick little what kind of request? Are you just talking about like looking at a stock pick? Like I can take a look at any stocks that you want me to. Just put the ticker symbol in the chat here so I know what I'm looking at. And then I'm going to take a quick break here, and then when I get back, I will take a look at those stock ticker symbols, because this is the only position I'm in, and either soon I'm going to get stopped out, or it's going to continue to slowly climb up. I'm just not sure yet what it's going to do. Just a lot of resistance in the 740 to 750 area. But yeah, I'll be right back, and I'll check out Kala. Oh, look at there. QUBT coming back alive a little bit. Uh-oh. Am I going to get a double green day today? Oh, boy. All right. So, um, Kala, let's see. What are you looking at on Kala? I don't know what M.M is. Is it a swing trade? Is it a day trade? Is it long term hold? What are you doing with it? Let me check PPAPSI. Oh yeah, that was a nice bounce. Surely HH got this bounce. He was talking. Well, I don't know. He said he was going to watch it tomorrow, not today. So I don't know if he caught this bounce or not. uh. But yeah, I need to know kind of what your plan is with Kala. Let's see, we got to get back over 760. We're over it, but we got to hold 760. Kala. Okay, so you're looking at it for short term, more of like a swing. Let's see here. It is very, very low. Extremely low. Really low. On this daily chart, it just hit a low of year, but it needs to hold up this 80 cent area. If it cracks, really needs to hold. It needs to hold above this low of year. If it can hold above that low of year, then it could get some type of bounce. But we gotta find out, like, why do you want to swing this? Is it because of this low price? Is that the reason you're looking at it? So discontinued one trial. Okay, it's been downgraded. I can tell you this: if you're relying on earnings for anything, it doesn't matter if it's a penny stock or it's Apple. Earnings don't mean shit until they come out and everybody reacts to them. There's been my 7 years of stock trading. I don't know how many times I've seen something come out with good earnings and just drop to the floor, and then I've seen stuff come out with bad earnings and just skyrocket. So I wouldn't even worry about the earnings because you're not going to know until the earnings come out how the market's going to react. What is the float on this? 74 million. Yeah. It doesn't really have any catalyst. It doesn't, I don't see any reason whatsoever to trade it other than, it's low. That's about all it's got going for it. It just hit a low a year because they've been downgraded. They've discontinued the one thing. Yeah, there's the third quarter results. See QUBT pulling back down again, so it's just riding up this trend line. As long as this thing's riding up this trend line, I'm fine with that. Hey, appreciate that, Colombian Latino. No problem, but anytime. That's what we're here for. The Framework Fortune community. If you haven't yet, go sign up for frameworkfortune.com. It's free. And then you can catch us, the whole community, talking about, I don't know why I didn't put the .com in there, but there you go, frameworkfortune.com. That still didn't work, did it? Let's see. Let me get you the actual link. But One Life, are you on there yet? If you're not on frameworkfortune.com yet, One Life, here you go. There's the website. There you go. You just gotta sign up with your email. That link should work. Yeah, Lauren knows all about POWW. I did talk about POWW in a top, I don't know how many stocks it was. Lauren suggested I take a look at is the top military stocks, or Lauren's list of military stocks, something like that, where I did talk about it. It's got, POWW does have some potential. But I just don't see any reason to trade this right now. I would want to wait and see a break back above $1. But even so, like, I don't trade anything under the 200-day, or not just the 200-day, but under all EMAs. Like, it could bounce up to the EMAs and could be a decent bounce, but we don't know when it's going to bounce yet. There's no clear, concise path because it's just going sideways since it dropped. But you really, trading these ones that are under the EMAs on the daily is tough because they usually don't like to break right away. It takes a long time. Let's see, QUBT back to the trend line. Testing the trend line. Let's see what we look like on the 15. One Life. Oh, you got your moderator thing back. I couldn't remember if I did that anyway. But One Life, if you're not on the website, you better go on the damn website. You can't be the moderator, one of the moderators in this chat, and not be on the website, you a-hole. Go get on there and stop messing around. What are you doing? Yeah, see, if you even look on the 15-minute, there's just no reason you should have been in this at all. Looking at the 15-minute, it's below the 50-day moving average, so it's bearish below that. Yeah, I mean, look at these checks. This lack of volume. You don't want to trade anything that looks like this. This is barcodey, very light volume going sideways. That's not good movement. That's not a healthy stock. There's barely anybody buying or selling this stock in the first place. Pets is breaking back up. Had a little drop there, but pushed all the way back up to 9, trying to re-break 9. See, this is the type of stocks you want to trade. You want to find the ones like I'll recap my trade on Pets here in just a minute. Where's my buy and sells on Pets? Why is that not showing up? There they are. Okay, I was gonna say, better have my buys and sells. Let's get rid of this triangle though for now. But I'll recap this trade that I took, why I took it, and everything here in just a little bit. It looks like it's it's looking really good on the 15-minute though right here for this break of 9 possibly. Oh, getting a little cracky there on QUBT. See, we got 10 minutes on this 15-minute candle. Let me go into the 5-minute. Yeah, we're right. No, we're right in the trend line. Hey, no worries. No worries, Colombian. You know, you knew I would have took that trade as a new trader too. You know, the slogan is buy low, sell high for the stock market and everything. So it's not, you know, it's like I said, it could bounce. Collar could possibly bounce. We just have no idea. And when we're trading, like if you're not buying for long term and just holding where you don't really care about the price that much, if you're trading, you want to be trading stocks that have buyers and sellers, that have a lot of people in it, a lot of volume. That's how I was able to get that good rip on PETZ. This one had good volume, but it slowly died off, so I'm kind of just hanging out in this one, waiting for it to make up its mind because it's still uptrending. See, buy low, sell high is when you have an uptrend. So buying low would be buying back here on the trend line and then selling either up at this peak or up at this peak. But I don't start trading in the mornings until 9 a.m. Central. I don't trade the first 30 minutes of the market anymore. I used to, but I don't do it anymore because it gets me in trouble. I do a lot better waiting the first 30 minutes out. But if something is uptrending, that's what you want. If something's downtrending, you have to wait. Like this is downtrending. It's uptrending, but it's on the chart. But we are also downtrending as well at the moment. So that's where we're getting this indecision whether or not this thing is going to break. So if you do have a downtrend, we want to see it break the downtrend. Like normally you'd want to wait for the downtrend to break to get in. Boy, we were just barely holding up right there. But if you're trading stocks that don't have a lot of volume, don't have a lot of people buying and selling, you're not going to have liquid fluid motions like this. Anytime you see anything like Cala or anything that looks like a barcode on the 1 minute or the 5 minute, that's usually not a good stock to trade. Let's see. You're under PDT rule and in Canada. Um, Buy high, sell higher. I kind of get what you're saying, but I don't know if I would say that. Um, Hold on. All right, so you're a construction worker laid off from the corona, trying to learn to work from home. Well, welcome to Framework Fortune. That is what I want to have everybody doing. I want everybody to be able to make money and not have to work a 9 to 5 job because it is lovely being your own boss. So I would recommend if you're working from home, trading is great. Definitely, it's a good thing you found the channel here, and there's a lot of information. Of course, do your own research, do your own due diligence. We are not a community of people who are going to tell you when to buy and sell a stock. We are only here to share our experiences. So don't expect that. Don't expect me to be putting out stock picks. I will put out chart patterns and things like that I think have potential, but I'm not going to say, hey, this is something you need to buy or sell. That's not what we do. We are not licensed advisors. We just share our experiences, and you can learn from our mistakes as well as our successes. So, see, now this downtrend is broken. Now you could look for an entry here if you was looking for an entry on this. If this confirms this break. See, it's still on the 1 minute. We're still kind of testing, but we got 3 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. So as long as it closes above 750, it'll confirm this break. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I know TOS is unavailable in Canada. I'm trying to think of what options y'all have. I think why don't I use ORB TOS Indy? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Bobby. I don't know what ORB TOS Indy means. Uh, Intermediate brokers. Oh yeah, Lori's out of country. Lori might can help you find some decent brokers out of country. There's I'm trying to think of. There's one that can't remember what the name of it is. Active Brokers, I think, is it, or Interactive Brokers? Interactive Broker, I think, is international. Interactive Brokers, yeah, exactly. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, so look into Interactive Brokers or Interactive Broker and see what they got for you. Basically, I mean, I know I didn't even know Canada had a PDT rule, so that's really crazy. They got a PDT rule, but don't I don't know Canada's laws. If it's the same PDT rule as America, you can get around it by using a cash account. That's what I do. I don't use margin, um, and I don't trade with a $25,000 account either. But I split my cash account up half and half. So if I've got 2,000 in my cash account, then Monday I would trade 1,000, Tuesday I would trade 1,000, Wednesday I would trade 1,000, and that way I could trade every day of the week and not get hit by the PDT rule because it's cash account. No, Orlando lives in Memphis. No, we have some Canadian people in the community. I don't know if anybody else from Canada is in the live stream right now, but there's a lot of people who come in and out of the live streams. I also don't know who's over in H&H's live stream right now. But make a post in like the general discussion of the frameworkfortune.com and see if and ask it in there too. And I'll take a look at some brokers in Canada and see if I can figure out if that PDT rule is any different, and I'll post it on that post in the general discussion on frameworkfortune.com. When you just post something like, hey, I'm a new trader from Canada looking for a broker that will work in Canada. Kofi, yeah, that's Kofi. I haven't seen Kofi in a while, but we got more than just Kofi. You know, we're all around the world. Oh, opening range breakout. Okay, I'm pulling that video up now. Oh, wait, no, what? There you go. That article actually right there. The article Lauren just posted, Colombian, that has got some of the brokers for Canada there. Let's see, you got Quest Trade, $50 in free trades. Wealth Simple, commission free trading. But basically, you want a broker that is going to be decent. Like, you don't want a broker that has garbage fills. It's got to be fast if you're day trading. Swing trading, it doesn't matter, but day trading. And you want free commissions preferably. Can you use Webull in Canada? Because if you can use Webull's they've done their desktop platform up pretty decent. It would work. Use Investor's Edge. Let me take a look. Let me pull it up and I'll see. Let me check it out. Investor's Edge. CIBC.com. Online and mobile trading. Pricing. Phew. Yeah, look at that. $6.95 per equity trade. That's a lot. $7 a trade is quite a bit because that's to buy and to sell. So every stock you get in, you're going to automatically be down $14. So you're starting out at a disadvantage like that. Let's see if Webull can. TD is $9.95. Yeah, it's free commissions in America. I wouldn't be using it. If it was $9.95 here, I'd be puking all over the place. Can you use Webull in Canada? Let's just Google that. Webull in Canada. First thing, look at there. Google's listening. You have to be valid in the U.S. I would say you're probably going to be best off of Interactive Brokers. Let's see. Pricing, commissions. So US is commission free, but they do have this tiered. Let's see how much it is. Oh yeah. Yeah, 35 cents per minimum order. That's way better. That's way better. Is that per share? If that's per share, it's not way better. You have to figure it out. Let's see, tiered. Yeah, oh, that is commission per share. So on $1,000 or 1,000 shares of something, let's see what that would be. 335. No, 350. Ew. Yeah, that's worse. So, like, if you're just starting out, let's say 100 shares, that would be 350 or 35. Yeah, so that's more expensive. So, interactive brokers is not the way to go for you. Let's see what the fixed is. Canada fixed. There you go. That's not bad. A penny per share. Let's see, 100 shares at CAD, $25 share price. Yeah, so I mean, if you pay $100 for 100 shares, I mean, if you pay $1 for 100 shares, that's not bad. That's cheaper than what you're using. I would look into interactive brokers. But make sure you get the fixed fees. Now you can check and see if you can get the free, but I think it is only North America. Yeah, it is only, or it's only US. Yeah, that's what I would look into. Alright, so we're still slowly climbing here on QUBT. This may be one, like I said, I may have to hold this thing all day again. Like I did yesterday with the PPSI. So we can move that downtrend for now. We got to break back over 765, it looks like here. And it's testing it now. Just came right up to it. Let's see if it can break. Or are we going to fumble around for a little bit more? There we go. Big buyer just came in at 762. 40,000 shares on the bid. That ought to get this going some. Yeah, come on. We're going to get held up at 775, or we're going to start breaking. Got 30 seconds on this candle. As long as it closes above 765, should be good to go. Yeah, oh. Got buyers moving up to the 770 area. Unless they get taken out here. Yeah, they got taken out. So we are getting a little rejection at 775. It's probably going to have to take a little bit more time. It's just slowly doing its thing. Pets coming back down to the trend line again. If it can hold again, it could break back over 9 again. Just like it did back here. That surge play. got a triangle here on surge. Getting close to possibly breaking. Oh, I'm on the 50. Get back to the 1 minute. What are you doing? There we go. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. This is so beautiful on the 1 minute. This is what you want to see for upward momentum. Pushes up, little breathers, pushes up, little breathers, pushes up. We are building higher highs. This is a high. This is a high. And this, at least in the short term, we're building higher highs. And we're building higher lows. So this is a higher low and another higher low. So even if we come back down here, we should hold 750, make another higher low, curl back up, and then that time should be the breakout. So we got probably 15 more minutes if this is going to break out, for it to break out. And get back over 8. And gets back over 8, then it's going to be frisky time. Anything else popping up? Let's see, what's the SPY doing? SPY's going sideways like Orlando was saying. But it's an ugly sideways. Kind of got this lump here. Pets. Oh yeah, I said pets. But yeah, it looks like it's trying to bounce. I don't see, let's see, let me do a mark here. This right here, if you see a stock that looks like this, run, run, run. This is nasty nonsense. This is not fluid movement. This is, I will destroy you and take every dollar you have in your bank account movement. So QUBT, this is the type of movement you want. And pets, same thing. Nice pushes up, down, little breathers, up, little breathers, up, little breathers. But I'm going to stay in QUBT here as we're getting closer to... I'm going to stay on it on the chart as we're getting closer to this triangle tip here. Yeah, I think my problem with surge was the 1 year. Yeah, so this is why I don't like surge. It's way down here below all of these EMAs, so it's bearish. So it did get the pop up to the 10-day moving average, but whether it'll get any further than that, I don't know. And even if it does, it's got resistance right here at $4.65, $4.93, $5, $5.25, $5.26. I mean, it's just so much resistance, so much selling spots ahead of this where sellers are going to try to hold this down. So it looks good. It's in that triangle, but in the short, on the short term chart, the 1 minute, but on the daily chart, I do not like it. Compare that to QUBT. You know, we were below those EMAs, but we popped up today. We even went down and tested those EMAs, and it held up. And now it's, you know, had this nice little rip. Same thing with Pets. Pets has been on an uptrend the last few days. Pets has been hot. So this right here is a beautiful pattern is for a stock breaking out. You're getting that 10-day green indicator over the 50 and the 200-day, the blue and the red. What the hell did I just do again? Let's see. Yeah, probably not a good idea to watch Tim Sykes, but you know. You're in it. I'm already out of pets. Where are you at? Are you in QUBT? Is that what you're talking about, Lauren? Hey, after game. Yeah, man, I've been making some profits lately. Actually, it's been the last 2 weeks I've been on fire. Um, I forgot how much I made last week. I know it was over 500 or right at 500. This week so far, I made 375 yesterday. I've made 100 on pets. So I'm up 475 and I'm just waiting for this QUBT play to either break out. It's either going to take away from the 475 I'm up this week or it's going to add to it here soon. If it continues the upward momentum, I think we'll see it add to it. But yeah, and also I have the crypto channel after game. If you haven't yet, man, I do trade. I trade cryptos too. Let me pull that crypto channel up for you guys who are interested in the cryptos. Because cryptos are open 24/7. I absolutely love it. And there's no PDT rule. Yeah, I love me some cryptos. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've been doing great on cryptos. Colombiano, Wealth, Simple, Crypto sucks. Yeah, you don't, I mean, for crypto, you can say screw the Canadian government. You can get around them with cryptos. You can go straight decentralized wallet, all of that. It's starting to crack a little bit. Let me go into the 15. Okay. Let me just stay on the 15 here so I can keep an eye, make sure we're not cracking at all. We're just having a little breather right now. So far. But yeah, I made a nice bit off of Shiba Inu, swinging it, and I got a bunch of positions on Voyager. I appreciate that after game. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support. Yeah, if you're a swing trader and Orlando's recommending a channel for swing trading, go check that out. I have no problems with people go checking out other people's channels on YouTube's and stuff. I know some people are weird about that. They're like, you gotta stay in the community. As long as you come back, that's all that matters. Okay, this is starting to crack. This is getting real close to cracking. My trend line is a little off, so I'm going to adjust it just to be sure. There we go. Yeah, that looks a little better. Because we're holding the 10-day on the 15-minute, which is what I want to see continue to hold. But that dipped a little bit lower than I would have liked to seen. Hold on, I gotta get this dog and stop barking at everything. Alrighty. You made money off Canadian SHIB? Is there a difference in Canadian SHIB versus... I thought all SHIB was the same. Oh yeah, after game, you're not wrong about mana. You know, I did that video on mana a while back, and I did one on Axie Infinity too. But hey, after game, let me tell you something. Screw mana, screw Axie Infinity. I got one for you, bud. I got one for you. This one's gonna be a big one. You may already know about it, but if you don't, you're going to. Give me. Sam's telling me to get out. Nah, you were saying all that yesterday to get out, Jay Kratz. End up making 375. Although I shouldn't have. It was a bad trade. I'm not gonna front about it. Let's see. I'm gonna pop open Discord real quick. Let me grab this link for you after game. You're gonna like this, my friend. It's okay, Jake Kratz. I know you know your stuff, man. I know you've been hanging out with One Life and DB and them and Hal HH over there. Yeah, but after games, check out Gods Unchained. God's Token just came out. This is getting close to cracking. It's cracking the 1 minute, but I don't want to react to the 1 minute cracking. I'm going to react to the 15 minute. The 15 minutes still holding up as of now. But this is looking very, very weak. If Hal is dumbfounded by your computer, then there's probably no hope from me to help you, because Hal knows computers way better than I do. He is way more technologically advanced. So Pet's trying to hold. Let's check the SPY. Is the SPY about the dump? Is that maybe why we're starting to come down? SPY is so bearish on this 15 minutes. So yeah, it's probably going to come down some more. See, we're still holding so far. We're just barely holding. I'll check it out though, Lauren. You know, maybe, who knows? Maybe I ran into the same problem. I'm just letting you know. Even though I'm live streaming, I got all the setup and all that. I only know how to use computers to do what I do. I just know how to use the trading platforms and use OBS and basic Gmail and things like that. I did not create the website. I paid my nephew to do that. Because I had no idea what I was doing. And that wasn't even coded. That had modules, and I still couldn't do it. It's because and it's more or less because of my stupid man pride. Because I don't look things up a lot of times, and I should. Instead, I'll just go click around in them until something works. That sweet sheep money. Actually, I need to check. Let's see, what is the cryptos doing today? They were so hot yesterday. Looks like they're hot again today, so the crypto update ought to be interesting. And I'm going to be doing some live trading during the God Almighty. Jesus. I've been watching this thing, and I didn't get in it yet. And this thing just ran from 30 almost up to 100. So yeah, we're going to have a lot to talk about in the live crypto stream later today on the other channel. That thing running massively. So yeah, we're still hot. We're still in a very, very, very hot crypto market. Speaking of, what is BT? Okay, now this doesn't look good. On this 15 minute, we've come up, we hit that resistance right through there. Now we've curled back down. Usually a curl around like this to the downside leads to a sell-off, but it's still holding the trend line as of now, so we'll see. For the crypto trading, I mean, I use Voyager for my swing trades and for interest gaining. But I use Coinbase Pro for my trading, which Voyager soon is coming out with a crypto desktop platform, because Coinbase Pro, I use it, but it's only because I have to use it. Everything else is trash, but this is all Coinbase Pro is. It's like you have two EMAs, a 12 and a 26, which I don't know anybody who uses those. Make sure this ain't cracking on me. You got a couple of time frames, 6 time frames. You can go from a candle or a line chart, and that is it. That is all the customization you have. But it does have market and limit orders, and the fees are relatively cheap on Coinbase Pro. Look at this nasty, nasty run. God. Anyway, I try to keep the cryptos separated from this channel because a lot of the stock traders don't want to hear about it. But I personally, I trade both because why not? More money to make, more opportunities. And I also believe cryptos are the future, so... Alright, but we'll give the stream about 10-15 more minutes here. Looks like Pets may be ready to break out again for a break over 9 up to 10. If it can get over 9, it's trying. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions, suggestions, any of that, let me know in the comments now, and I will get to them before I call it a day here. Man. Alright. I'm just gonna get out of this, I think. Like, we lost that momentum. We had the nice, healthy pullbacks, but this is an unhealthy pullback. Because we're not getting any type of bounce out of this yet. So it looks very unhealthy, like buyers are out of this. Also, the volume profile is like super stupid low right now. Like, we're barely getting any volume on this. Yeah, I don't think it's going to break. Especially if the SPY starts dumping. The SPY trying to come back up a little bit. So we've come down to the 50-day again on the 5-minute. Okay. What do we got? 4 minutes. This candle right here, if it can't push back up over 738, basically 740, then we're going to see a dump. The buyers are trying to stack at 725. If they can't stack, that's going to be it. Market and Coinbase is honest. Found others are, yeah. There's a lot of brokers in the crypto world right now that will hit you with some high market orders. You'll get filled way higher than you expected. But Coinbase Pro, their fills that I mean, like I said, the app, it's not even an app. The browser, whatever it's called, the browser exchange is simple. It doesn't have a lot, but it has a buy and sell button with market and limit orders. And like Jay Kratz is saying, the market orders are usually pretty on point. Yeah, I'm not giving it much longer either, Lauren. I'm just trying to give it a second to pop right back above the trend line. Let me go out to the 1 hour chart. Let's see what we look like there. So actually, on the 1 hour chart, I could make a better looking trend line. Actually, I don't even want to make a trend line because on this 1 hour chart, if you look at it, let's see, $7 should be really strong support, but I'm not holding it all the way down to 7. That'd pretty much give all my profits back. So we got 10 minutes on this hour candle to close. Pet's starting to crack a little bit. Looks like Pets is going to be done for a little while. There we go. That's the pattern. Now it's had more time to fill out. That ought to be the triangle pattern because the support line is right there across the 720. You can see it was previous resistance where it's smashing into that ceiling there and then got rejected, and then it had the breakout over it, but it's come back down multiple times and bounced off of that line. And then this little curl peak here that I was talking about earlier actually confirms this downtrend. I didn't see it till just now. That's why I got quiet and was sitting there focusing, because my triangle drawing is off this morning. I need to go back to kindergarten. Mommy won't hang my triangle pictures on the refrigerator no more. She said they're not any good. I should have listened to Sam. Sometimes I listen to Sam, but he ain't been on point. Me and Sam's been going at it. He's been messing with me. See, y'all think he's all friendly on camera, but off camera, Sam is always plotting to take over the world. He also uses very vulgar words towards me. For you guys who don't know who Sam is, that's my dog. Or one of my dogs, I should say. Boy, there's nothing going on right now. That's that crazy one. It's new ER, it's a higher price. Did get a little move, a $4 move on a $100 stock though. I mean, PTZ moved just about that. So, this is some wonky consolidation here on pets. Just straight sideways on the 15-minute. See, this was at 6 yesterday, so this isn't really up that high. And there it goes, starting to break there out of the triangle. But this was $6 yesterday, and so far with this PR, which is pretty decent PR, kind of. I mean, I don't know what this computing challenge is, but it's enough to bring some hype into it. Getting held up at 750 again. Can you get the break? Hey, we got 19 people in here, only 6 like buttons. What is that? Only a third of you hit that like button. You guys must not like me today. I must have said something to offend some people or something. People not smashing the like button. Poor me. All right, breaking back over 750. Now we're gonna give it another go here. Let's see if it can get up to that 775 where it got stuck at earlier. This is very low float too. It's only 29 million shares. So if buying does come back into this, or continues to come back into it, I should say, it could very easily go. Just gotta hold up 750 here as support. Hey, I got one more like button smashed. Thank you for ever smashed that button. Appreciate that. Somebody likes me besides the other 6 people who smashed the like button. There's a 9K order at 719. That shouldn't. I mean, we're past 719, so that shouldn't affect it really. But we gotta look here. We gotta break 760. There's tons of selling all the way through 750 up to 760. Not as much at 775. So at this point, I mean, you see the volume that's sitting there quite a bit. 350K there, 366K at 758, 370K at 755. So that is a lot of selling pressure sitting on this right now. Eastside Crackhead. Give me a dislike. Marcus, what? I mean, that's a hard question to answer because I have an accountant who does all my accounting. I take probably 1,000 trades a year or something like that. So I don't know right offhand what exactly my annual profit is. But let me ask you a question. How's that going to make you a better trader knowing what my annual profit is? One life. Because I get asked that question all the time. How much money do you make? How much, this and that. But I mean, if you want to know how much a day trader can make, it just depends on the day trader. If that's the question you're trying to get at. If you want to know if I make money because of whether or not you should follow the channel, well, that's up to you to figure out. But being worried about my pockets is not going to put any money in your pocket. So that's why I asked that. I was just curious. Yeah. I don't blame you for being curious. I like I said, I honestly don't know. Like this whole weekend, I've been putting my taxes together for my accountant. I've been putting everything together. So until I'm almost finished. I hope to be finished by the day, and I can let you know exactly tomorrow, or at least a rough estimate. Because I also don't just trade on Thinkorswim. I've traded this year on Webull. I've traded on Street Smart Edge, and that's just stocks. When we get into cryptos, I got a lot of different crypto accounts too that I trade in. So it's a lot. It's a lot of moving numbers I got to put together for all of my trading. But like I said, it's nothing wrong with being curious about it, but it's not going to help you any at all by knowing how much money I make. I don't work a 9 to 5 job, if that answers your question. Not to brag, but you made negative 59,000 this year. That can't be right, Orlando. There's no way you've made negative anything. You've been killing it. You've been absolutely killing it all year since you joined the channel. You've took all your time and invested it in learning, and it's been paying off for you. So that's the thing. You've got to put in the investment of time into day trading. But for you new people, it is not easy. It will be eventually for you to day trade, but it's not easy starting out. The stock market is also full of all types of scams and hoodoos. Social media is full of a bunch of BS gurus, people who claim themselves to be stock gurus or stock experts or stock masters and blah. Who gives a shit? No, you didn't, One Life. Don't don't tell people crazy stuff, man. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of weeds and stuff you got to get through as a new trader. But it's not an overnight get rich thing like all those gurus and a lot of people on social media will have you think. It's the new trader's pipe dream. Every new trader goes through it. You learn about the stock market. You just start learning. Maybe you make a trade or two here. You make a little bit of money, and you're like, oh my god, I actually made some money off of this. And you're like, I can get rich. I'm gonna get rich. And it's good to be motivated, but you also have to be disciplined with your motivation, because pure motivation alone will get you into some plays which will very quickly destroy your motivation. And I see that all the time. People come into the stock market and they don't learn anything. They just go dive head first. I did the same thing. I dove head first in 7 years ago, and it cost me. I lost money. But I see a lot of new traders come in, and the moment they lose some money, they start yelling the stock market's a scam and all of that. And it is a scam, just like everything else. The whole world revolves around money. Money is the root of all evil and the root of all everything. It costs to be alive. So you got to know how to be on the right side of the systems, right side of the stock market scam, not on the wrong side. You don't want to be the consumer retail trader getting destroyed all the time. The biggest thing that I will continue to say and always will say is you want to treat the stock market and cryptos as well as an ATM, especially the stock market. You want to go in, get your money, and pull it out.
Like, I don't like that I'm having to hold this, that I've been holding this for 2 hours. I don't like holding stocks this long. I'll do it, but I don't like to do it. I want to be in and out, just like on pets. I was in and out, $100 withdrawal from the ATM, $105 withdrawal. Boom, bam, boom. Did it keep running? Sure, it kept running, but I don't care about that. All I care about is getting my ATM withdrawal out of here. Cryptos is a little different than the stock market, though. There's a lot of scams and hoodoo in cryptos too, for sure. Tons of it, but the solid projects and price action does not nowhere near as manipulated as the stock market is. The whole entire stock market is just one big manipulation. God, look at it crashing too. Look at this beautiful crash. Come on down. Well, not crash. I should say pullback. This is not a crash. It's just nice little drop because this thing's shouldn't be as high as it is in the first place. But anyway, I'm not gonna. You guys, if you're new, you be following me. I talk about this stuff all the time. You can ask people who's been around for a while. I complain and yell at the government, the Federal Reserve, all that stuff. So I am very easily put off track to go on a rant about all that. So I'll try not to do that. So looks like QBT it was not able to break back over 750, which is real concerning. Am I gonna have to see if I adjust that trend line a little bit? It really looks more like that. Yeah, man, it's hard to say. It keeps looking like it's gonna fall off a cliff, and then it ends up holding up, but it just cannot get over. Yeah, look at all the selling sitting there at 750 right now. Now, once we get through that area, though, we got pretty clear skies up to 8, at least 795. And PTZ still going sideways, but the 10 days almost caught up there. So that almost being caught up, it could pop up. Loop ring making you rich, Jay Kratz. Nice call getting in loop ring with that big rip. I was in it, but then I got out of it because it didn't break when I wanted it to break. I'm still trying to get the timing of cryptos down. They tend to consolidate a lot longer than stocks do. And they'll look like they're going to have a break and then they won't. Cryptos sometimes look like this, like QUBT here. This is looking bearish. I'm about to get out. We got on the 15 minute, we got this green candle followed by this bearish engulfing. We got 4 more minutes, but more than likely this is about to crack. Yeah, 725 holding up as some resistance. Let's give it just a couple more minutes. If I can bounce off that 720 area one more time, then I'm just going to put a stop loss right below 720. But it's going to have to bounce here. Right there. Okay, so it did just pop back over 725. Just, you can sit on the 5-minute, just barely holding above that 50-day. We got 2 minutes on that candle. That's why it's got to hold 725. Oh, there's Daniel B. Hey, Daniel B. I'm glad you're back, man. I'm glad you're back. You come right in the chat with slinging a punchline out of nowhere, just talking trash for no reason out of nowhere. That's the normal Daniel B that I expect. The Fed boy, yeah, I know the Fed. They're coming for me gold and me silver. Because they ain't getting my cryptos. They're going to find my gold and silver too. Alright, so we bounced off again. So I'm still holding. This thing keeps almost dumping. And then it's like, maybe not yet. Alright, well, I gotta get going. I gotta get some lunch. We'll see what this does. I'll let you guys know in the last rip where I got out of this at. But either way, I mean, I'm not going to hold it any lower than 720. So should be a green day. The $100 there on PTZ. And we'll see how this works out. Whether or not it's going to take half of that profit or not. But good start to the week so far. 2 green days in a row. We'll see what happens tomorrow. So, if you haven't yet, go check out frameworkfortune.com. Sign up. It's free. Free. No catches, no strings. It's just free. And, yeah. We'll be back here in a little bit on the Framework Fortune Crypto channel at 4:30 p.m. Central for the live crypto stream. If you're interested in the cryptos, go check out that channel. And all the other stuff that I can't think of right now. But Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.